Renee, ReneeOwens.com, and we are unboxing watercolor beginners and beyond packages. I am finally up to January after 6 months of throwing them on my art desk. So what these are is, you little shit. Sorry, there's a fly. Anyway, I am subscribing to it monthly, and then I had a really busy fall. And if you've seen prior videos, the fly keeps flying into my face. Um, if you've seen prior videos, you understand that we had a really crazy fall, and I wound up just throwing all the packages onto my desk. I am a $25 a month subscriber, and she specially curates. That Art Damazi specially curates these packages of art supplies every month, so that we can enjoy some high-end supplies. There are 3 levels of membership. There's a free one where you can go to the Watercolor Beginners Beyond group and just take part in the weekly challenges and be entered into a drawing for art supplies. And sometimes there's even more than that. There's classes, and sometimes there's extra prizes. She really makes it fun in there, and it's all levels, so it's not just beginners and it's not just intermediate. Or she wants everyone to join in and see where you can go and where you can be, or just have fun. And then there's the Patreon channel, where if you spend $5 a month, you get a entry automatically into a drawing of art supplies, and they're always really well curated supplies, high-end, high-quality supplies. And at the $25 level, you're not entered into that prize, but you are entered into getting a monthly package, especially curated supplies. I love it because it allows me to try high-end supplies while still getting access to a bunch of classes she also has at the $25 level and at the $5 level. So you get those, and you get the free classes, and you get the challenges. But you also get these packages of high-end supplies, which are well more than $25 you're paying. So it's a high-value system where you're getting really good supplies. I don't know how she affords it at $25, and the packages are usually generally around $35 to $50, sometimes more. Like this package, I think these paints are $40. And then there's a random thing of paper in here as well. So we're going to open the January one. As you can see, I cut it open, but I have not opened it. So let's see what's inside. She announces what's inside after she ships them out, sort of. So let's see what's going on here. Let me not do what it did in December. There, now it's open. Here's one of the prize packages from summer. I got this beautiful brush, which is a high-end quality brush of Fibonacci, and it came with a bunch of other supplies. So this is like, oh yeah, I threw a random brush in there, and the brush is like absolutely worth more than the entire package cost me. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing. So here we go. We're going to open January's package. I know what the paint is, but I don't know what the surprise paper is. So this time she did send us used paints, but these paints are a sample set. And they're Sennelier, which are extremely expensive. So this sample set, I think, is $40 to $50. And it's been used once in a painting class. And then she was like, do you guys mind? Because I have like a bunch of these. And we're like, heck no, $25 and we get like $40 or $50 paints? Sure. And then she said she's randomly sending us paper. So it looks like I got this beautiful journal. It's a very, very nice texture. It is stone paper. I've never used stone paper, but she swears by it. And I don't want to touch it too much because of oily skin, but it is so velvety soft. So like, if you can imagine how velvety soft this is, the paper is just, well, not that paper. That is just so soft. That's lovely. Yeah, so she really recommends this. Yeah, I can't wait to go look this up. Ooh, there's even more stuff back here. And there's oh, that's nice. Oh, that is from my nails. Oops. Anyway, I'll have to use an eraser on that. And so we're just going to test this on this Fingraspro watercolor paper from October. And we're going to activate this paint real quick with just some H2O. That fly. Why is a fly in our house in January? Please explain to me. So this is great because I was looking for a travel set and I didn't know what I wanted to do for the travel set. So yeah. But I've been told these are extremely creamy velvety paints, which would go nice with a velvety book. So if you're like me and you couldn't figure out, if you're new and you couldn't figure out why the unused paints here are so transparent, whereas these are so creamy, it's because they develop like a skin on them when they've been first processed, or at least that's my experience. So these ones that are used, the skin's been broken, and they re-wet much more beautifully after their first use. Is that black? It's like a Payne's gray. I wonder if there's a. I don't know. It's beautiful paint though. Look how beautiful that paint is. Forgot to write on the card. Anyway, that's it for today. You can see these are awesome paints, beautiful paints. Yeah, there's nothing on the bottom or back that tells me the color, but I'm sure I can look it up online. That's Sennelier. I've always wanted to try Sennelier, so Sennelier, and I've always wanted to try this beautiful stone paper. So that there's a great package. Like I said, $25, and you're getting like at least 60, maybe more worth of products. So that's so nice. I don't know how she can afford this, but I guess she does it somehow. Anyway, take care. Happy painting. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And go ahead and check us out in Watercolor Beginner to Beyond group on Facebook and let us know what you're working on. Take care. Bye.